worked the Lancaster Creative Reuse table at the Gifts That Give Hope Fair now 2 years, and I initially thought, oh, I'm working a table where the parents can kind of tuck the kids in for a minute and go do their shopping, and I thought, oh, that's beneficial. But what I found was that it was a whole lot more when you've got adults coming over and discovering what the creative reuse organization's all about, and you have kids acting as ambassadors and reaching out and stepping out of their comfort zones.
Kids in the Kitchen is actually an initiative that began by the Association of Junior League International, and the core initiative is to teach children about healthy lifestyles and healthy eating habits to help combat childhood obesity, to kind of empower them to be able to make their own healthy choices so that they can have an effect on their lifestyle as they're growing up. So we usually try and make 2 or 3 different snacks with them, and the big hits this year were pretzel roll-ups, which was a piece of turkey and a piece of cheese, and you take one of the big fat pretzel rods and you roll it up like a big old turkey lollipop. They loved that. That was a hit. And it's interesting, the kids who are like, I don't like that. It's all about just getting them to try it. Because when I was a kid, I didn't like it, and that was it. That was the end of the story. And there was a lot of foods I didn't eat till I was much older in life, and now I have a much broader palate than what I did when I was younger. So it's about just exposing them to different choices.
Souls for Souls project was presented to us at St. John's Episcopal Church. We decided it was something, an intergenerational project that we wanted to be involved in, because the shoes were needed in particular for children, in particular for girls, so that they can go to school in some countries, because they're not permitted to go to school without shoes. It's also helpful in terms of health, because if you are walking through water that's contaminated, or you cut your feet on the way to someplace, this way you have protection.
Everybody can make a difference, and that's sort of a message that we've been talking a lot with the kids about and brainstorming with them on ways that they can make a difference. And at the same time, we're really trying to heighten awareness that not everyone lives the way we do, and in how fortunate we are in this country.
Last year was my first year at the gift fair, and it was great. I loved it. I learned so much about different organizations trying to help people, whether it be it here or abroad, and it was amazing.
Also for the kids, it's a chance to learn about children and adults and people from countries all over the world, which is exactly what we learn when we're at the gift fair.
By having people come into this gift fair and see and be able to touch and hear and play, you're making them not only aware, but they'll turn to their spouse or to their kids and go, oh, wasn't that fun? Or what was that about? So you make them aware, you make them talk about it, you make it that they can't stop thinking about it. And then how many of them, I would love to know the percentage, how many of them is that call to action to do something?
It's not gift giving the way that everybody else keeps thinking about it. It's not gift giving that means that you're going to have piles of paper that's crumpled up in the trash, or it's not generating waste, it's generating good feelings. Instead of me having another doodad or knick-knack, somebody else was benefiting in a way that was so much more needy. My needs list is short. Pistachios, that's where it is, and that's about all I need. So to think that somebody else was maybe getting ukulele strings or a donation, and that that somehow it was generated because somebody loved me enough to think about me, to me it was just when I thought about what that gift would feel like, I thought it would feel so much better.
People that I have given gifts to come back with the comments that this meant so much more. It's a much more lasting gift.
Because it's like Central Market, but for all good things.